Alright, just a quick one here today. Got a fun one that we're going to break down. Joanne Calderwood versus Andrea KGB Lee. Striking techniques for Jojo. A lot of spinning stuff. Spinning back elbow, spinning back kick to the lever. She'll throw some unorthodox stuff like a straight elbow from standing up. Just, John Jones style. Straight right to the body, to the left hook up top. And her grappling tendencies, elbows in the clinch, fair enough. Her ground and pound's pretty opportunistic, can do it from different angles, different scrambling positions. She's very active with her lead leg, which is one of her striking tendencies. That's pretty unique to her. You don't see a lot of non-Asian fighters using that. For KGB, stiff jab, really nice stiff jab. Outside leg kick, her overhand right. She also throws naked straight elbows. That could be interesting. Left hook, and then follows it up by an outside low kick. So, moving her body momentum from either side. Takes her head off center line, which is good. 3-2, pull 2, Muay Thai plum clinch knees to the body. She got a Muay Thai foundation. Keeps a high guard, high boxing guard. Hands retract for quickly. Very defensively sound. Grappling tendencies. She'll use some judo throws to get the opponents down. Looks for takedowns from the body lock entry. Looks to make opponents pay for takedown attempts with clinch knees. Saw that a lot in the Montana De La Rosa fight. Clinch knees kind of ruined Montana. Onto how they win. We'll go break down Joanne Calderwood first. Her straight 2 is quick. Fuck's sake. Alright. Where was I? BJJ has improved a lot since joining Syndicate MMA. A lot of good grapplers at that gym, like Roxy and other ones. She's got a good chin. Took shots from Lipsky, who has actual knockout power, and Calvillo. Calvillo, she hits decently hard, but she hit her clean, and she still, didn't really affect her that much. She got good timing on the spinning stuff. She's pretty tough as nails, I'd say. Elbows in the Muay Thai plum clinch. Her plum clinch is pretty nice. I don't know. It'd be an interesting battle between these two. I'm not sure who has the advantage in the clinch, to be honest. Probably have to say Andrea. I think she's a bit stronger. But technique for technique, it's pretty even. Joanna works the body a lot. Is it Joanne? It's Joanne, sorry. I've been fucking saying her name wrong. Angela Lee, brown belt, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Judo. No wasted energy in her footwork. Just kind of plods forward. Very Muay Thai-like. Very Muay Thai fundamental. Fast twitch. I'd say she's fast twitch. Hands extend quickly, retract quickly. And that's why the energy efficiency in her movement is so important. Good get-ups. Doesn't accept bottom position easily. I think she only did it in the Roxy fight. Ever. Combinations of fluid. She'll mix them up on the spot. If her opponent's leaning right, she'll throw up a fucking left head kick. I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out my left and rights. Good striking defense, talked about that before. Good slips, good rolls, good parries. Good head movement, nice stiff jab, talked about that. How she loses, foul judo throws get reversed by her opponent and she ends up on bottom. Stalls when defending a takedown against the fence. Clinch escapes need work. Saw a little bit of an improvement in that in the Montana De La Rosa fight. But yeah, probably need to see a little bit more. It's a bit of a hole in her game. You never know how judges score that shit. Balance Balance isn't very good when defending takedowns. I mean, just look at her. She's like pretty stocky, pretty not low center of gravity. Pretty big upper body. So her balance probably isn't the best, and it doesn't look like it is when she's defending takedowns. How Joanna loses, Joanne, sorry. Subpar takedown defense. Her hands are pretty average. Mostly relies on kicks and elbows and stuff. Spends long periods of time on her back. Head stays on center line, whereas Andrea's doesn't. Fuck, I just realized I've messed up both their names in 5 minutes. Called Andrea, Angela, and of course Joanne, Joanna. Trouble with fighters with good movement, in and out strikers, which she isn't going to get in this matchup, but just found it interesting. Saw that in the Calvillo fight. Her nose gets busted up easily. I think it's broken. She hasn't fixed it ever. Submissions off bottom. She's been susceptible to that in the past. She used to fight at 115. I've got written down that she brought into her own hype, which is pretty controversial thing to say, but I'd probably stick with it. Yeah, I think she was getting a bit of buzz before 238, because of her accent and stuff, and yeah. But yeah, I think she was buying into her own hype. She isn't as good as she probably thinks she is. In that split decision, or was it a split decision, or was it unanimous? She kind of showed her immaturity in the final round against Katlyn Chookagian. Yeah. Putting her tongue out and mimicking Katlyn. Like, Katlyn was focused on winning, and she was focused on getting the upper hand in the ego battle. So, what can you say about that? Bit of mental immaturity. But, yeah. Hand speed disadvantage, she definitely has. X factors for Andrea, she's got a 4-inch reach advantage. Hasn't lost a fight in 3 years, so she's probably feeling pretty good about herself. Past to victory for Angela. Fucking sake. Andrea, mix in takedowns with strikes. 1-2 stiff jabs. Make her pay for keeping her head on the center line. Everything down the pipe. And try and bloody up her nose. Judges love that shit. A couple stiff jabs and maybe it'll be leaking and her whole face will be full of blood. Just bad look. Maybe a TKO by too much blood. I don't know. Probably not. Yeah. Also for Joanne, mix in takedowns with striking. Try and out volume her. You probably won't out technique her with your hands. I'd say Andrea has definitely better hands. Try and get the fight to the ground when you're on top, of course. And try and work your ground game from there. But overall, I got Lee by decision. Those odds haven't come out yet, which is pretty surprising. But I had Lee on Sportsbet, an Australian. So, thought my fucking Screencast-O-Matic free version stopped. I got Lee at $1.69 on Sportsbet, the Australian version. I probably wouldn't take her at these odds. I don't like them. Too low for a women's MMA fight. Could easily go to split decision. But if you got in around there, definitely good odds. I think she definitely wins this fight. Just a bit better overall. Bit sturdier, bit stronger. So that's about it. We'll see what Lee by decision is. If that's like 250, 230, I'd probably jump on that as well, 'cause she's probably not finishing her. Let's be real here. That's all for today.